Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs show the scintillating display of teamwork to become conference champions in only 5 games. Now, only one adversary remains as they prepare to wage the ultimate battle against the Knicks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Harper, then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at power forward. And for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry, then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Stokes in at the 3, the small forward. You look at the Spurs, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Here's Harper, shoots from the line, and he buries his first look.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Towns. Left side Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Pass to Champagnie. Castle outside. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
Outside Curry. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Castle for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Right side Brunson. Pass to Stokes. The 3 from Curry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
The head coach for New York gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Ali. Here's Champagnie. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Castle for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
Outside Curry. Pass to Stokes. Antetokounmpo outside. And again, New York with the triple.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Castle outside. And here's Wembanyama, covered by Towns. Back to Castle. From deep, Harper hits the trifecta. Harper's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Antetokounmpo outside. Brunson with it. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. There's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
No good on the free throw. Sinks the second. Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. With the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. And that one misses.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Good on the second one. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell outside. Pass to Harper. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harper's got 8.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Victor Wembanyama, third.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
And New York has possession. Trailing by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Curry. From behind the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's Harper. Vassell outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Up ahead. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. San Antonio leading by 3. Vassell outside. Back to Castle. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. That ties it up. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Castle against Brunson. Castle misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Curry against Castle. Curry, no good. San Antonio has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Castle for 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. switch here. Bridges is checked in. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle outside. Here's Harper. Give him 8. To win the run. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Here's Brunson outside. And Bryant pulls it down. The Spurs have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And here's Castle. Outside Wembanyama, 6 to shoot. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
As soon as that ball touches his hands, it is gone. You love to see that confidence from Wemby.
Towns on a screen. The 3 from Curry. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Harper. Outside Wembanyama. Castle a screen on Towns. The 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson up top. Over Castle. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's a 3-point Knick lead.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for him.
The defense is looking for any advantage against Wemby inside, but he just powers through.
Towns a screen on Castle. Baseline jumper. Curry, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Stephen Curry. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
No good on that one. White, he's checked in for New York. And San Antonio also making a switch. Fox is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires the 3. And it's Brunson missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Now here's Fox. San Antonio again missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Bridges. From deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harper. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Harper's got 10.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Brunson passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Towns. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. So for the Knicks, Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Curry in for Brunson. San Antonio also making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tobias Harris comes in for Champagnie. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. Here's Harper. He's got 10. Here's Harris. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Now White. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drilled from 11 feet out. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Pass to Curry. Let's go with a three. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Now Harris. He's covered by Harper. Harris passes to Harper. Back to Harris. Hart with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Here's Harper. Pass to Claxton. Here's Kessel. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Bridges.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7. Hart with a screen on Claxton. A clear look for Antetokounmpo, and it's New York scoring again.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but we need some bucket getters too now.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Stephen Curry getting it done for New York. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Tobias Harris out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bryant in at the 3. And it's Fox missing. New York leading by 4. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Fox outside. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Good. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Fox gets it to go inside.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And White has got the ball here for the Knicks. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Bridges. Drummond, the screen on Bryant. Back to Drummond. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Fox outside. Claxton, a screen on Curry. Fox, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Fox. That three's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It's on Stephen Curry. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Vassell, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Pass to Stokes. The three from Curry. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
On the wing, Fox. He's guarded by White. Fox against White. And that one's good. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Curry passes to Hart. Here's Stokes. Covered by Bryant. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for White. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Bryant outside. Back to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hart from long range. That shot, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. Pass to Bryant. Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. And here's Vassell. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Harper. Finished off the break. 12 points for him.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Curry passes to Bridges. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Stokes. Three-pointer, Bridges. Claxton with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Vassell, right side. Screen by Claxton. Here's Castle. Here's the three. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. On the wing, Curry. New York again can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harper misses.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Curry passes to Hart. Curry looking it over. Pass to Bridges. To stop the drought. New York again can't hit. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. On the wing, Vassell. Over to the wing. Screen by Claxton. Here's Harper. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Hart. White comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Bryant. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. Pass to McBride. Antetokounmpo Outside. Here's Stokes to in the cold cell. Rejected by Claxton. Now here's Vassell. McBride covers. Vassell can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. Now Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Better try something different. Long arms of him, yeah. He makes a defense by himself.
And they're really working the paint now.
And so it's New York with it. Outside White. Back to Brunson. Takes the 3. Oh, Brunson nails it from deep.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Brunson against Fox. The 3, Vassell. The Knicks pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McBride. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. 16 points for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Vassell finds Fox. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Stokes. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. San Antonio moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Wembanyama. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama with it. He's got 10. With some arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The score now all even. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Wembanyama, screen on White. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Towns comes in for McBride, and it's Stephen Curry in for White. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagnie comes in for Claxton, and Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And New York has possession, trailing by 2. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Wembanyama. He's got 12. Pass to Harper. Here's Champagnie. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Vassell from the arc. Fires in the triple. Vassell's got 6.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half of basketball. Brunson. Rebounded by Champagnie.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And it's in there. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
Pass to Stokes. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. To the wing on the left. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And for Wembanyama, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. And it's New York with another.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. If he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pass to Harper. Now here's Wembanyama. Vassell, a screen on Brunson. Castle misses.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
They set a pick. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. From the high post. A rebound by San Antonio. Castle, right side. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Here's Harper. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. San Antonio on top, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Knicks trail by 4. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Stephen Curry is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Stokes in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Vassell passes to Harper. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Out left to the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 3. Wembanyama, screen on Towns. The 3, Vassell. And the three-pointer goes. Vassell's got 9.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Castle against Antetokounmpo. Castle misses. For New York, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's Brunson missing.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Check it out. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's Harper. He's got 22. Pass to Champagnie. Castle outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo finds Brunson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
On the wing, Vassell. 9 points in the game. Castle for 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Back to Curry. Pass to Towns. New York working the ball around now. Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Vassell. Stokes with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. For the lead. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell right side to get back on track. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Stokes, and he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Knicks fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
Harper passes to Champagnie, and here's Vassell. Left side, Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And some solid defense from Towns. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Castle outside. On the wing, Vassell. And it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Curry. Down low. Here's Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Harper passes to Wembanyama to the left side wing. Here's Harper. Wembanyama, high post. Over Towns. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Wembanyama's got 16 points. Pass to Stokes. Back to Brunson. Rebound by San Antonio. Harper's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Harper. There's the triple. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Stokes. He's guarded by Vassell. Fades away. Stokes misses. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The 3 from Wembanyama, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
The fact that Wemby can pull up like that makes it just so difficult to defend.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio on D. They lead by 4.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Here's Castle. Pass to Champagnie. Castle outside. Here's Champagnie. Antetokounmpo covering. And here's Bryant outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Knicks trail by 6. Now Brunson. He's got 21. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Harper. 22 points for him. Champagnie, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
Bridges outside for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Castle outside. Kicks it out to Bryant. 3-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Here's Castle. Wembanyama. Oh, Wemby! three. The putback.
How do you like that? Wemby with perfect timing.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. And it's New York with a rebound. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
Since being given more responsibility, Bridges has really blossomed and wants to continue getting better.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Hunter comes in for Antetokounmpo. San Antonio also making some changes. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. Bridges hits them both.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Curry against Fox. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Fox has got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Bryant. Pass to Claxton. Wembanyama, high post. Working on Hunter. Double on Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Here's Castle. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks trail by 10. And here's Curry. Launches a 3. Yes! Curry from the corner!
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Bryant outside. Takes a 3. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside Hart. Pass to Curry. Over Castle. And there's Curry on the assist from Hart. Hart's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And here's Claxton. He's covered by Hart. Claxton passes to Fox. Here he goes. What focus by Fox there.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Here's Fox. De'Aaron Fox just battling in there.
Using the rim as a shield. Nice reverse.
And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. Fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. San Antonio leading by 11. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Harper. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. Nicholas Claxton out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Bryant in at the 4-man position.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
De'Aaron Fox.
Free throw's good for Fox.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Bridges passes to Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Fox outside. Claxton a screen on White. Fox for 3. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Vassell. Six on the shot clock. Fox for 3. Stokes with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Antetokounmpo finds White. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Hart. New York needs to get off a shot here. White can't hit. Spurs lead by 12. Pass to Bryant. Now Fox. Claxton a screen on White. The shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Now Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Claxton. Antetokounmpo against Claxton. Antetokounmpo inside. And the shot goes.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
To the right side. Pass to Claxton. Here's Vassell from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Knicks trail by 10. Outside Hart. Here's Stokes. Puts it up from 15. Rebound San Antonio. Fox has got 4 rebounds in the game. Harper passes to Fox. Claxton a screen on Antetokounmpo. Stop the drought. And Claxton with the lay-in. 6 points here for Nick Claxton.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Bridges passes to Antetokounmpo. Fires from the line. Rebound by San Antonio. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Who poked away. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by White. Fox outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Three-pointer, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Spurs lead by 12. the rebound. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Talk about taking flight. Air Bridges is in the building.
Timeout called Mitch Johnson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. For the Knicks, Carl Anthony Towns is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Curry comes in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for White. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Claxton. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And Castle subbed in for Harper. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside Curry, fires for three. Vassell with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Castle on the wing. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. No good from outside.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Now Bridges. Here's Stokes. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Brunson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Brunson's got 24 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Wembanyama, screen on Curry. And it's Fox missing. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges passes to Towns. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Wembanyama, puts up a three. Carl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Curry passes to Towns. Outside Curry, three-pointer. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Champagnie, pass to Fox. Ooh, Fox making him pay from deep.
With the game on the line here in the 4th, he's managed to hit only 2 of 8 shots.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson brushes off the D.
And you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Vassell. Right side Wembanyama. And it's off from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Stokes. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by Vassell. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with a three. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14. Outside for Wembanyama. From deep three-point land. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Launches it. Good! Another from three.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. And he gets the jumper to fall. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for New York. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Brunson. Oh, he can't get the layup. And the Spurs shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Vassell. And the three misses. Here's Stokes. He's guarded by Vassell. Vassell there for the rebound.
The defense really made this an uphill battle. He just couldn't get there.
Here's Harper. Wembanyama, beautiful work with the baby hook.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Now Wembanyama. And he gets it to go from the low block.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Brunson. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Spurs lead by 10. Castle with it. Now Wembanyama jacks up a three. That misses. Vassell against Antetokounmpo. Now Curry. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, it drops in!
You got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Castle with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Harper. Wembanyama down low. Towns on him. Yes, sir! That one's good!
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Second team foul. Castle at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Castle. And Castle drops them both.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
White. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Spurs lead 109-99.
And here's Fox. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.